At Fortside Brewing Company in Vancouver, there's always something new on tap.
Stratospheric Hazy IPA is one of our latest.
Co-founder Mike DeFabio is proud of what they do. He wants to share it with others, including businesses across the Columbia River, without breaking the bank. Which brings us to the latest thing Fortside is brewing up, a lawsuit against the state of Oregon.
It's kind of economic discrimination.
Right now, Washington brewers cannot direct ship to customers' homes in Oregon, but Oregon breweries can direct ship to Washington. That's one complaint in the lawsuit filed by Fortside and 2 other Washington breweries. Here's the other part. To distribute beer to Oregon businesses, Oregon law requires out-of-state breweries to go through a third-party distributor, something that, once again, Oregon breweries don't have to do when distributing to Washington. Fortside started their own distribution company in Oregon, but it's far from a fix-all.
It's a whole nother company, a whole nother federal wholesaler's permit, another state permit with the OLCC. It costs us thousands of dollars a year. It's pretty excessive costs for a small business.
The lawsuit addresses Oregon's 3-tier control system: manufacturers, distributors, and retailers.
And why it's set up that way is so that a manufacturer doesn't exert influence over a retailer, so that there's more, an even playing field for all brewers or other manufacturers.
Bryant Haley is a spokesperson for the Oregon Liquor and Cannabis Commission. Because the laws fall on the OLCC to enforce, its commissioner is named in the lawsuit.
We're in a holding pattern, waiting to see what the courts play out. If the legislature wants to take action on this and perhaps give us different guidance, that's something that could come down the line. But as an administrative agency, we're set to follow the laws and statutes that are put towards us.
Fortside is one of 32 breweries in Southwest Washington, and right now, one of just 6 of those that ships its beer to Oregon. They think that number would be a lot bigger if there were fewer restrictions, financial and otherwise.
These guys make great beer.
Michael Dines is a Fortside regular, but crossed the Columbia, and he says so many Oregonians don't know what they're missing.
It just seems like there's great beer being made on both sides of it, so the rules around that I think should kind of mirror one another in my opinion.
Mike DeFabio will raise a glass to that.
It's not like we're getting an advantage to sell to Oregon. It's just leveling the playing field.
In Vancouver, Catherine Cook, KGW News.